Hello, and welcome to Planet Leadville for Saturday, August 22nd, 2026. It's race weekend. The iconic race across the sky. The legendary ultra-endurance race where it all began in 1983. Stay tuned for today's roundup report of trail news. Up first, it's a check of the weather. Today's forecast from the National Weather Service calls for chance of showers and thunderstorms between noon and 4 p.m., then showers likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 4 p.m. Increasing clouds with a high near 75. South wind around 5 miles per hour becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 70% with new rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Tonight's forecast calls for 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 9 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming partly cloudy, with a low around 43. South-southwest wind around 5 miles per hour becoming calm in the evening. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Next up, it's a very special roundup report, along with best of luck to all the runners.
Hello, and welcome to this special Planet Leadville feature about the iconic race across the sky 100-mile foot race, which is being held August 22nd to 23rd, 2026 in Leadville, Colorado. It was another I commit, I won't quit revival moment from Leadville Trail 100 founder Ken Klober at yesterday's pre-race meeting for the legendary ultra-endurance event. A heartfelt message of determination was just what the hundreds of runners will need to make it back to the finish line of their 102-mile journey. For those who missed it, here's a capture from the Leadville Race Series live feed on August 21st held at the Lake County High School football field.
All right. We had this bright idea about 45 years ago. I needed a race director. Everybody was unemployed. Marilee had a travel agency. She was totally unemployed. A lot of people was traveling, but they were putting everything they owned in the back of their pickup and getting out of Leadville. Marilee stayed. I went and asked her, I said, Marilee, I want to do this 100-mile foot race. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know one thing. I need a dedicated race director that'll work for free. She said yes. Ladies and gentlemen, runners, athletes, family, the First Lady of the Leadville Trail 100, Marilee.
Good morning, Leadville family. Welcome home. We are so happy you are all here. You've heard it's been hard. But this is it's our year 44. Thanks to COVID, it's race year 43 of racing across the sky. And it's been our privilege and our honor to have been part of this race and part of your lives for the last 45 years. So, once again, thank you. We've loved what we've done, and we've loved who we've done it for, and that's all of you. When we first started this, you heard, it was to increase the economic stability of Leadville. We soon came to the realization that it was about something so much bigger. It was about changing lives. And you're going to have that opportunity Saturday and Sunday to change yours. When you get to the top of that 6th Street hill, run down and run up that red carpet and cross that finish line, you're gonna know there is nothing you can't do, nothing you can't accomplish. And that's the piece of all this that we want you to take home with you and use to make it a better community, a better family, a better home place, and hopefully a better world. We call that having Leadville in your heart. So you're going to keep Leadville in your heart from now on. It has been a tough year. Started with the drought that most of the ski areas had to close early, lay off people, which has a trickle-down effect. Waitresses, waiters, people that work in the tourism business, people that work in the hotels, everybody lost their jobs early this year. And we were so excited for summer to get here and have the races. We got to have one, and then Willow Fire. You can see the scars up there. I think there were probably scars on all of us. It was hard. And not only hard on our community, but it actually has been a hard year for us. Ken's had a couple of major league back surgeries here just in the last 4 months. And we also were on pre-evacuation for 3 weeks with the cat carriers in the living room and all of that. But I tell you, here in Leadville, we dig deep. We do not quit.
Dad, is there something else you need from these people? Why don't you tell them?
Thank you, son. Would you give a big round of applause to my baby boy? Something like that. Let me just wind this up with a. Remember, you didn't find Leadville. Leadville found you. Are you ready?
Yes!
That didn't sound like it's from the heart. Are you ready? Three most important things in your life right now is God, family, and finishing the Leadville Trail 100. Okay, you all got a plan. You all got a plan how you're going to get to that finish line. Reminds me of one of my heroes, world champion fighter Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's getting ready to get into the ring. And his handler said, "Mike, this guy thinks he can knock you out. He's got a plan." Mike said to him, "Everybody's got a plan until he gets hit in the mouth." The Leadville Trail 100 will hit you in the mouth. It's all about pain. Pain is absolute. Make pain your friend and you won't have to run alone. Let me tell you about this, because I've been there. I've been there with you. I want one thing. If you owe anybody, you owe, like Cole said, you owe your family, you owe your friends, you owe your job, you owe Mary Lee, you owe the Lifetime community here that put all this on. This is all about what'll get you to the finish line, is that you don't quit. You just don't quit. I will tell you, that pain you're going to feel, I promise there's going to be a bunch of, that pain you're going to feel is temporary. Quitting is forever. I want you to join me right now. Make this commitment. Make it to me, make it to Mary Lee, make it to Cole, make it to your friends, family, and everything. Will you say, "I commit, I won't quit"?
I commit, I won't quit.
I got to hear that better, and perhaps maybe you'll stand and say, "I commit, I won't quit."
I commit, I won't quit.
Son, help me stand up here with him. I commit, I won't quit. I commit, I won't quit. I got that promise from you, from everybody. I'll see you at the finish line. Go get that buckle.
One of those runners vying for that coveted belt buckle is Leadville Legacy Dream Chaser Pat Cade. The Legacy Foundation is the charitable arm born from the original Leadville Trail 100 series, which began in 1983 with this weekend's ultra-endurance run. Since then, the group raises funds towards scholarships and other community needs. One of the Legacy Foundation's funding mechanisms is the Dream Chaser. Dream Chasers are dedicated local athletes who start the Leadville Trail 100 mountain bike and run events in last place. They raise money for student scholarships by passing as many participants as possible. At last weekend's 100-mile mountain bike race, Dream Chaser and Lake County High School teacher and coach Jeff Spencer raised $138,000 in scholarship funds. Congratulations, Coach Spencer. This weekend, it's another high school teacher who'll be chasing those dreams in running shoes. Here's Mr. Cade's story from his student's perspective.
I think the best way to describe him is just coach. Like, he embodies that, like, really well in, like, every way.
Coach Cade has just been, like, a very positive person to be around as a coach and as a math teacher, and he's just very supportive and very encouraging.
Coach Cade is a passionate individual.
Pat influences our school culture by his contagious love of running.
He pushes us to be the best that we can, but at the same time, like, he really cares for us as people.
Good luck, Coach Cade. In addition to the scholarships, the Legacy Foundation funds many different programs, most recently making a donation to St. George's Mission, a local food distribution center serving Leadville and Lake County. They also volunteered time and resources during the recent Willow Fire. Thank you, Legacy Foundation. In other giving back news, the Lifetime Foundation also made a donation during a recent visit to West Park Elementary School in Leadville. The excitement was real during the big reveal of $18,000 towards the All Kids Bike program, whose mission is to teach every child in America how to ride a bike in kindergarten PE class. The program is also in partnership with the Ford Bronco Wild Fund, whose mission is to connect people to the outdoors responsibly while helping to sustain the environment and protect public lands. Thanks to everyone for keeping those wheels spinning in Lake County. That wraps up this special feature highlighting the iconic race across the sky. Runners will be crossing the finish line at 6th and Harrison until 10 a.m. on Sunday. Come cheer them on. 100 miles. What an accomplishment. For more videos about Leadville and Lake County, Colorado, head over to the Planet Leadville YouTube channel. Then subscribe, it's free. Until next time, thanks for watching.
That wraps up today's report. Thanks for checking in to Planet Leadville.